welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to just start from where I left off, and I think it was starting to strip down all the pieces on the MX-5. So I'm going to start taking off the bumper and all the subframes and the exhaust pieces. So I'm just going to continue doing that, and then hopefully by today I'll have at least the bumpers off, the all underneath off, so like the exhaust, subframes, and anything else that needs taken off, all the suspension pieces, so I have nothing underneath the car, so I'm able to fix all the rust on it and under seal then. So just gonna go from there. So first off, I'm gonna start taking off the bumper for now, and start with the bumper, and then probably move on to dropping the subframe. I'm also going to be dropping the engine with the subframe as well, so that means I'm going to have to probably take some of the wires off, the wire engine loom and whatnot, because I have to get to the chassis rails and I want it to be as easy as possible, so I can weld them up. Change my mind. I'm actually going to just start taking off I'm going to keep the subframes on for now, but I'm just going to take all the arms and everything off. So I'm just going to take the arms off, take the calipers off, anti-roll bar. So I'm just going to do the same for each side, and then because I'm going to have to take them off anyway, because I'm going to be cleaning them up, so it's probably best to take them off while they're on the car, so I can easily take them off without things moving. Got one side off. It's actually taken a lot longer than it should because most of the bolts are all seized up together, but I've got this side pretty much all done, and then you can see we got all the arms off and everything. See the chassis rails here need to be all sorted, and most of the bolts all either snapped or I had to cut off because the bolts were rounded. But I've got the metal already to weld up the new chassis rails. Got another hole here, so it's going to have to be cut from here or something all the way to here. I've still got this side to do, and I'm just going to go ahead and finish this side up, and then we should have all the arms and everything off, and we'll be able to see if there's we'll need to weld this one as well, most likely, because there's a hole at the bottom. So we're going to have to weld 2 chassis rails at some point, but for now we're going to be dropping all these arms out. Alright, so both arms or both sides of the suspension are off. The next thing to do would be the rear subframe, but for now that's all I'm going to be doing. We've got to fix this here rust here, the chassis rail as well on this side, so there's holes in there, so we've got to be doing that as well. But for today, that's all I'm going to be doing. In the next video, possibly lowering or taking the subframe apart, the rear one, and possibly dropping the front subframe along with the engine, because I'm going to be taking the engine out. Or once the engine's dropped with the subframe, I can then pull the engine out from under here and then take the engine off the subframe, so we can clean up the subframe, and then we've got room then to clean up the engine bay, so we can get rid of all this rust. But yeah, that'll be in another video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.